Gluten-free pancakes are light, fluffy, and irresistible. I promise that nobody will ever guess they're gluten-free. Hey, it's Kristen from Iowa Girl Eats, where we make easy gluten-free recipes using everyday ingredients. Now, it does not get easier than my gluten-free pancakes. These pancakes are light, fluffy, and airy, and they will make your next gluten-free breakfast or brunch a meal to remember. We'll start with our dry ingredients. So here in a mixing bowl, I just have gluten-free all-purpose flour, and that just means it's a gluten-free flour with an added binder like xanthan gum already inside. So to the gluten-free flour, we're going to add baking powder, and this will make sure our pancakes have a nice, lovely, light rise. And sugar, just a little bit to sweeten it up. And then a pinch of salt to balance everything out. And then we'll whisk those together. In a smaller mixing bowl, we'll add our wet ingredients. So we have 1 cup milk, and we use unsweetened almond milk because that's what we have at home. Feel free to use whatever you've got or whatever you drink. And to the milk, we will add 1 whisked egg, 2 tablespoons of melted butter. This just adds a little something extra to the pancakes. It's super, super good. And then vanilla extract. You add as much or as little as you like. And then we will just give that a nice stir and add it to our dry ingredients. Mix the batter until it's smooth, then let it sit for 5 minutes. I have my electric griddle set to about medium high, about 375 degrees. If you have a stovetop, flat top, skillet, or griddle, just heat that again over medium or medium high heat. I'm gonna spray this with some nonstick spray, just to ensure our pancakes don't stick. And then we're gonna get to scooping. So I like to use an ice cream scoop to make sure all the pancakes are about the same size. And we'll just scoop that right onto the hot griddle. And these are about medium-sized pancakes. My kids love when I use a smaller cookie-sized scoop to make little silver dollar-sized pancakes. That way they can just pick them up with their fingers and dip them in the maple syrup. They love that. Today I'm showing you just real classic plain pancakes, but again, my kids love when I add mini chocolate chips. You could certainly add blueberries or chopped nuts, whatever you love. You can see the tiny little bubbles have risen to the top of our pancakes and popped, and that tells us it's time to flip. So we're gonna go right in, and I am admittedly the world's worst flipper, but there you go. So just do that as soon as the air bubbles form on top and pop, then it's time to flip. Our pancakes are golden brown on both sides, so I'm just gonna remove these to a plate, and then we will get our butter and our syrup and our toppings ready. I've topped my pancakes with butter and lots of maple syrup and cut into the center so you can see how light and fluffy these are. I have to take a bite. These gluten-free pancakes are seriously so good, you're going to make them every single weekend.